Hopefully the freaking chat works this time.
I brought my phone so I could mute you and look at the chat my damn self.
Why? It's on the screen.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't working.
Well, it wasn't last time.
So?
Maybe you should send a chat just to see.
Okay.
Always pop it out. Anyway. So Friday, I felt kind of bad because the live stream went kind of kaput.
Sorry. There.
I thought you were going to mute it.
I was. But it popped up first.
Fail. Anyway. So Friday's live stream kind of went straight to crapper. Because, well, I didn't know anybody was chatting. So I feel all kinds of bad. Hey, look, Sam said hi.
So okay. That's all I care about.
All right. Well, cool. Anywho, yeah, I didn't have any idea that people were chatting until after the stream. I shut it down. And I had a completely different plan for tonight's live stream, but I guess we'll wait a second. So anyway,
What's that?
this is that that screwball.
Yeah.
That no, it's just a peanut butter.
Oh, the peanut butter.
Peanut butter whiskey that
Chris?
yeah, Chris got. So hey Jermaine, how's it going? There's one person. I can see the chat now. So I'm wondering if it had anything to do with like, I don't remember seeing the ability to type at the bottom of the chat screen on Friday. So I'm wondering if that doesn't show, if maybe there's something wrong. Because when I popped it out, I was able to see the everything, yeah. So tonight I am joined with Sam.
Hello.
I talk about her enough. Been a while since you've been on a live stream.
It's been over a year since I've been on a live stream.
Yeah, she was on when we were in Westminster.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway,
so is it just you're using a split shot glass for just the peanut butter whiskey? You don't have anything else in it?
no, I didn't buy the chocolate whiskey.
I was just wondering why you didn't use one of your regular shot glasses then.
Because I forgot I had those. And this was the first thing I grabbed.
So I'm like, oh, I thought you were mixing something cool or something.
No, but now that I wish I would have bought that chocolate whiskey. Because that would have been...
I told you that would have been really good.
Right, well, I'll try that next time. So anyway, I decided to try the screwball. So when Chris gets here, I'll have to let him know that I like it, but I think I like the Old Smoky better.
That's what I was going to ask. Which one do you like better?
They're both good. Get the last of the drop in there. Yeah. Is she out there whining?
Yeah, she's out there whining because I'm in here.
Freaking dog. Anywho. Okay, so I think I liked what we did on Friday. I did a live stream of real-time adding AMP to a website, and it increased the speed of it by like 50 points in PageSpeed Insights.
Awesome.
So I think I want to do more stuff like that, where you can actually see changes I do in WordPress or blogging in real time, so you can see the actual effects and stuff. So it was kind of cool. All right. Yeah, Chris crashed. So his video crashed and I lost my chat. So together, it would have been a good stream. That's not bad though, but let's see.
Is that the bird dog?
No,
that's a Fireball?
No.
Not
It's
Bird
the
Dog.
Old Smoky.
Old Smoky. Can I try him? I hate whiskey, so I'm just going to
Then why are you drinking my whiskey?
I want to try it.
How's it going, Chris? I hope that your stream stays live.
Okay, that's actually really good, and I don't like whiskey.
Yeah, do you want to try the screwball? I'm getting liquored up on streamer. Starting new shots.
This one smells worse. It smells like whiskey.
Well, I think it has a higher alcohol percentage in it.
Ew, no. Gross. I would drink the...
Pansy ass.
I am a pansy ass. I would drink the other one. The Old Smoky one.
Well, the Old Smoky one's good. The screwball's not bad, but I think the Old Smoky is definitely better.
It's harsher.
I haven't seen Old Smoky, but I'm on the lookout. Yep, if I... Oh,
It's typically where moonshine is, not where most whiskey is, because it is a.
It looks like this here.
Oh, too much light.
There you go. There's a lot of cat hair. That's nasty. I need to sweep my floor. That's what happens when you have long-haired cats. Anywho, I did like doing that. Chris, I keep forgetting. Not really forgetting. Last week went straight to hell. So I definitely want to set up a podcast thing. So I definitely want to send that email out to you. Typical writer activity, right? Exactly. Normally, when I'm writing something creative, I'll drink Sambuca, which is a licorice, anise. Wouldn't really call it a whiskey, but a liquor.
It's a liqueur.
Liqueur. And it's potent. But I usually drink that when I'm writing stuff like Despair or any other creative works I do.
I'm not going to be all stay in here. Dan's home. I don't know what her issue is.
Because you're here. The dog will not leave Sam alone, so.
She's not even my dog.
Yeah. Yeah, when I set up today's live stream, I had a theme planned out on Friday, but I also thought things were going to go a lot better since then. But instead, everything just kind of went downhill. Let's see. The blog is losing traffic. The YouTube channel is sinking like a stone. I'm losing followers on Buy Me a Coffee and lots of different social medias. I even got ghosted, and I've never had that happen before. So I'm feeling kind of loserish. Need to drink more. No worries. You've got a lot on your plate. Don't sweat it. Yeah. Right? And then today, I wrote an article that'll be out on Wednesday for WriterSanctuary. It's comparing Ko-Fi and Buy Me a Coffee, and it turned out to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but that just means that it might drive actual traffic. Last time I put this much effort into an article, it's still giving me 1/3 of the traffic going to my website, so it'd be kind of cool if this one did it too. I don't know. Like, I wrote all these notes back when I was feeling pretty sorry for myself, so. Anywho, it's kind of hard to. One thing I do want to point out, like, this was supposed to be an awesome, peppy, motivational, getting empowered to do good shit type of stream, but the wind got sucked out of my sails, so kind of hard to stay positive when you're faced with a ton of negativity across everything that you do. So I don't know, just makes me feel it kind of feeds into that whole imposter syndrome that I have where I don't feel good enough, and then all this happening just amplifies that even more. So I have to get past that. How is TextBroker treating me? I haven't used TextBroker in a while. I kind of outgrew Content Mills, and I just make so much more money with private clients that I really haven't done much with TextBroker. And I think that's probably why I'm losing subscribers, is because a lot of people want that TextBroker video, but I really just haven't got into it.
I feel like a lot of that, like, you're getting away from the TextBroker thing is a little bit my fault, because I did keep pointing out the fact that it's hard for you to write stuff about TextBroker when you haven't written on TextBroker in over a year.
Yeah. Shit gets worse before it gets better? I hope so. Well, if that's the case, then there should be some really good shit happening soon.
Right?
It's not bad. I think I like the old Smoky more, though. I also wound up buying Amaretto, Sambuca, Drambuie.
Like $100 worth of liquor at the liquor store the other night.
He's making real money now, right? Yeah, I am actually. And I keep getting companies on LinkedIn sending me requests for my resume. I got one recently for, who was it? It's a brand that I actually use with Green Geeks. A tech company. I can't remember who exactly. But here in the Denver metro, there's also positions to do exactly what I do for Cloudflare, MailChimp, and there was one more that was like really piqued my interest. So I'm like half tempted to apply. There's not a whole lot more to say about Textbooker at this point. You've got a massive playlist of Textbooker tips on YouTube already. So yeah,
I feel like that's very true.
Yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything I could in Textbooker. I did setting up your profiles. I did how to treat clients and get more clients, and how to be interactive. And the only thing I haven't done is done the article for yourself or for you. So,
Right.
Do I do freelance journalism? I don't. I was half tempted to check out Newsbreak as a first look in an upcoming video, but I can't remember if it's this week or next week. And Newsbreak is kind of like a journalism type website that works a lot like Medium and Vocal Media, but it's more geared towards journalism and news. So I was debating on giving that a try. I'm sucking down a $3.40 of beer tonight. Better than nothing. Nice. Hey, go in the kitchen and get a $50 bottle of whiskey.
I have Di Serono.
Oh yeah, she's got the
cream. It's weird.
The white velvet Di Serono.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
I like it a lot, which is funny because I don't normally like the Di Serono. I prefer the cheaper Amaretto.
I do too. I'm a big fan of D'Amore. The Di Serono is just too, I wouldn't say tangy, but more sharp. Yeah, Newsbreak looks interesting. I was thinking about it too. Yeah, the reason why I haven't done it yet is because there is a delay. When you sign up, it takes them a few days for them to send you, to verify your account. So that's why I haven't done a first look on it yet, because when I read through that real fast, I was getting ready to hit the record button, and then I saw that it takes a day or two, or 3 to 5 business days. Might be. I can't remember. I know there's a delay, so I'm like, I guess I can do a part 1 and a part 2 and just record it 2 different times, which I'll probably wind up doing. So I'll probably sign up tomorrow with it, record, I guess, the first 30 seconds of a video, and then come back to it when I get authorized. I've been pushing myself to write everywhere. I'm launching my YouTube next week. Nice. I would love to do a write-up about you. Well, thank you. Yeah. I did one recently for another blogger. She sent me questions and I replied in an email. I don't know if she's had a chance to upload it to her site yet. She's been feeling kind of sick, so I'll have to get in touch with her and let her know that if she sends me the link, I'll push it out. But that was my first interview this year. I think it was my first interview ever, actually.
No, you did one other one.
Did I? No, he wanted to do a video one, but he flaked out on me. No, not necessarily flaked. He contacted me to do an interview on his YouTube channel, but that was like just a few days after my son committed suicide. So I told him, I'm not filling up to it, man. It's like, oh no, that's okay. I'll get in touch with you. He never did. So that's all right. Shit happens. But yeah, I am a publicity whore. I will answer any questions and jump on any YouTube channel or blogs or whatever.
He's a big fan of other people posting about himself. Chris and I post more about him than he posts about himself most of the time. He's awful about it.
I'm not very good at self-promotion. But if anybody wants to ask me questions, I'm an open book. There's pretty much nothing I won't answer. But it depends on the question. You ask me a smart-ass question, you expect a smart-ass result. But that's one of the hardest parts, though. Like, I'm still trying to get into a more of a positive mindset, but it's difficult. Like earlier today, I was screaming on the inside, and I almost had an anxiety attack. He's a writer. That's how we are, right? Yes. I don't think there's a writer alive that doesn't have some kind of mental disorder.
Right.
I should see the writing community on Twitter. Like a hope it's full of depressive people that I don't know. I keep trying to keep it held together, but some days it's harder, more difficult than others. But man, just watching like the channel was growing, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere. In fact, one of the videos that was getting like a ton of views no longer gets views at all, period. Just stopped instantly. The nine tips for speeding up WordPress. I followed every single tip from like the biggest YouTubers you can imagine, and that is probably the worst performing video on my channel. You put in that much time, like it takes me about 4 or 5 hours. That would take me about 4 or 5 hours to do, and in that time I could have wrote 3 blog posts. So it's almost not really worth it anymore. You can't name genius. That isn't crazy.
That's super
Yeah.
true.
That's no doubt. Oh well, I know Elon Musk gets a lot of flack, but he's nuts. That's part of the reason why he gets a lot of flack. I don't know. I wouldn't call Neil deGrasse Tyson nuts. He seems to have his shit together.
Maybe. Just 'cause that's what he puts out there.
That he's got his shit together?
Yeah. Doesn't mean he's actually got his shit together.
Goes home, he's probably out there like wood carving X's names and building voodoo dolls out of people's hair. Fuck you, Bill Nye. Do you run promotions on social media? Not really. Sometimes I'll get a wild hair at my butt and I'll promote Despair. I did that recently. I think the last time I uploaded an episode, and I will upload episode 11 on Saturday. I had to take a day. I wrote, I think for Buy Me Coffee, was having a 36-hour break made a huge difference. So all I did on Saturday was play Fallout 4. I had to.
Did you play any games with the girls or anything?
No, they didn't ask. Everybody was doing her thing, and I don't know what Annika was doing.
Who knows?
So nobody asked. I probably would have played Raft. I like Raft. But yeah, taking a 36-hour break was great. It was. I didn't have to feel the stress of trying to get Despair done. I just said, no, I gotta take some time. And the hell? What the fresh hell is this? I know it's not you because you're here.
I know. I'm like, I didn't send anything. I haven't touched my phone since we started.
Oh look, I have a new friend suggestion. Monica Perenk Nebeker.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Hi, Ron.
I hate when people do that crap. Like, I don't know you. Hey, Ron, how's it going, buddy? Books coming? Yes, I am. Because I've cleared off a lot of stuff this week, and I'm starting to put everything into perspective. I'm actually going to be working on the ebook, or my autobiography, which I'm like halfway through now. I'm going to go through and spruce it up, and I'm going to be using Scrivener to write it. So I'll be doing a review.
Such face.
I'll be doing a review on Scrivener probably in about a month, because I want to get to use it a little bit before I do a review. I hate people who do reviews on stuff they don't use. Like when I do a review for Colorado Plays on any game, I put 20 hours minimum before I even write a single word. So I will be using Scrivener, and I will be getting the ebook done, hopefully, knock on wood, by the end of the month. It's actually fairly close. I don't know how I feel about charging people $17 for or charging people money for a 17-page book. More like a pamphlet. But I'm probably forgetting a lot of stuff that I didn't put in the book, so I'll have to go through and reread it. And I'll probably have my editor here look at it, though it'll probably depress her.
It'll be okay.
Because it goes through my depression, what I was facing throughout my career, especially after shutting down the computer center.
Yeah.
Because I went through a hell of a depression. So, but I'm still here. Nothing can kill me. I'm immortal. Good.
Well,
Postman
okay,
second.
I'm reading that
How
article.
to get rid of fire ants in the yard. Ooh. I have fire ants in my... Oh, know what I did with my fire ants in my yard last year? I took the garden hoe, ripped up their nest, and then nuked it from orbit. I literally sat above it with the 7 spray and sprayed their larvae directly and just annihilated them. But it took me like 3 months. And right now I've got a ton of black ants in my yard, the normal ones. And they're popping up everywhere, but add infographics and get that bad boy up to 20 pages. Oh, yeah. Well, I was thinking about that. I'm like, do they put infographics in ebooks on like Kindle Direct Publishing? Because this is going to be on Amazon. That's the whole process of doing it. Does anybody have a puppy or even a dog they need? That was on Facebook. Sorry, I don't need a puppy. I've got enough fucking animals. Think I can rank that article on the first page of Google? Probably. That's an awesome article. I know I'd read it. I don't know if links are allowed in my chat, but if you want to like send me the link either on social media if you use Twitter, or if you... I know the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com is fixed, so if you want to send me the link there, I'll take a look at it, because I would definitely be interested in reading that. But I want to publish this on Kindle, so I don't know if adding an infographic would be worthwhile. Did you saw my post this morning? That was a lot of fun. Canva is so cool. I love Canva. I'm going to be doing a review on Canva here soon. And I'm also going to be doing a tutorial on how to set up, it's a video tutorial. I can't remember. Oh, the book cover for Wattpad. And it'll work for pretty much any ebook. Canva is full of templates. Even the free version of it is extensive. So I can't wait to do those ones. I will send you the link, Writer Sanctuary. Awesome. Cool. I would love ale. I'll read that tonight. As long as I'm not too liquored up. I'm feeling fuzzy. I've only had half a glass. It's because I've been doing really good on calorie intake, so all the alcohol is going straight to my head. I guess technically I've already had a shot, so. Yeah, I don't know how self-publishing works. I don't either. Hey, Diana, how's it going? It's you. You're here. Diana got her dream job. I have my dream job. I don't know if I can call it my dream job anymore.
Right now, it's frustrating.
It's been rough. Well, it's not just YouTube and the blog, but even my client is I don't know. There's times where I would like to flush him down the toilet. No, he's a good guy, but I wish he would listen to me, because he would have solved a lot of these problems 6 months ago if he did. But it's frustrating, and I've just been nonstop frustrated.
I feel like the last 2 weeks have been really rough for you. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of frustration.
You think? No shit? Very astute, Captain Obvious. I hate vocals censorship, but I hate Medium only pays when members read the article. Yeah, exactly. It's really easy. You're basically just uploading it. Yeah. That's why I'm gonna go through the whole process of it. So I figure by the time I'm ready to self-publish, that it's gonna give me quite a few blog posts, quite a few videos, and so that's why I want to start with the autobiography, because it would have been easy and simple. I just didn't have time to finish it. So after that, I'm gonna be doing ebooks for WordPress, blogging, Maybe some for freelance writing. I've been kind of stuck with one client the whole time, but they pay me well. So
I think you should do the weight loss one you've talked about.
oh yeah, I want to write a book.
Lose weight in short
How to lose
years.
how to lose 80 pounds in 6 short years. But it's more focused on me battling depression and being back when I was diagnosed, it was manic depressive bipolar, but now I guess it's bipolar 2. I have no idea about the DSM, but so it's been a rough 10 years. I have more great news, Michael. My brother's wife is pregnant. I'm going to be an aunt. Right on.
That's really cool.
Cool.
I love being an aunt. I think I like being an aunt better than a parent. Because then I get to see the cool kids. Like, I got to see Brooklyn today. And then I get to tell them to go home.
Hey.
And I don't get phone calls.
Get out.
And then I don't get phone calls from them in the middle of doing shit. And then the phone call's like, oh, did my phone call you twice? I'm so sorry. It got wet. I didn't mean to call you a second time. I'm like, I answered you the second time because you called me 2 times in a row. I thought it was important. Freaking kids.
Yeah. Anyway. So, I think initially we invited Sam on. Oh, it's almost tax time, huh?
Yes, that's why.
That's why Sam's here, is that she was going to answer any tax questions for freelancers if anybody has any. I should have added that when I added it to social media, but I didn't know if Sam was going to be here or not. I didn't know what was going on. My weekend went straight to shit. So today was more of a fuck it, let's hang out and get drunk. So I get to be the crazy aunt in Oklahoma. Hey.
That's fun.
Yeah. I want to be someone's aunt. Guess I'd have to transition for that, huh?
Right?
TikTok trends. Hey, how's it going? I cannot believe how fast that hit me. This is what happens when you're like doing really good on a diet and you're trying really hard to lose weight. I went out and walked. So far I've done 7,200 steps. I've burned 2,700 calories and I've only eaten 1,300. So this alcohol is going straight to my head. Good times.
Good times.
At least I'm a happy drunk. You know, I would hate to be one of those assholes who get angry and beat kid. That is one thing I'm pretty sure that, you know, I've never been an angry drunk. I got angry at the dog because he ate my sundae after I threw it up.
Gross.
I wanted to keep it. But Ben ate it all. I remember, that was one of the few things I remember that night. He thought it was amazing. TikTok is speechless. I don't know. There's, you know, I keep seeing all these streams on Twitter of everybody having a TikTok account. I'm like the only writer in the writing community who doesn't have one.
You're also not 12.
Neither are they. I think the youngest one that I'm following on Twitter is 30.
Yeah. I hate TikTok. It's
Lucky
like
you.
channel surfing. Donovan will sit there on TikTok and just like, it drives me nuts. I feel like an old person now.
Good for you, Michael. Yeah, there's a booze is like a super soldier serum. It just makes you more of who you already are. Yeah, pretty awesome guy. You're so persistent. I admire that. Well, I'm not good at the moment. Oh, the lack of money is haunting me in a serious way. That's not good. My girlfriend left me and I feel garbage. I feel like garbage. But anyways, bro, I think I've chosen the wrong niche to my website. Well, neither a Chrome clone or Firefox clone will make my contact message to you on WriterSanctuary. That is nuts. I even tried Edge. And if Edge will use it, I thought everybody could. That is crazy. I even took off the V3 because that was causing the problem. I even did research on it. Switched to V2. Okay, so
The wrong name.
I'm sure I can trust everybody. I want to talk to TikTok here, but I'm going to trust everybody This is my email address. Whoops. I forgot half the. I wonder if you should take control of the keyboard.
Right?
Sanctuary.com. Okay, so that is my email address. I will get that. So I don't know what's causing the issue there. I'm not going to worry about opening that. That's done. We're so off topic.
Right?
To hell with it. Send the link through his DM. Yeah.
That would work too. But...
Oh, I guess it would. Can you do DMs in YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm spamming that shit.
That's fine. He just looks at it and goes, click delete. So.
Oh no! I hold down Control, go all the way to or Shift, hold down to the bottom, hit Shift again, and click, and delete them all en masse. But that goes directly to my email. So, Diana doesn't need to spam shit. She has access to Discord. So does Chris. If y'all want to bug me, and hit that, which is awesome because I love using Discord and Twitter. Mostly Discord because if I'm working or something, Discord will actually chime when I have a new message. Facebook never did. It would be at 4 or 5 hours before I got a notification that someone sent me a message. I'm like, well, that's not good for trying to build a rapport with my audience here. So I'm glad I switched to Discord and Twitter. I still get inquiries on Facebook, mostly from women who profess their undying love and want to have my children. Want to marry me. Like that one chick. I love you. After a 20-minute conversation. I'm like, no, you don't.
No.
You want my money. I already spammed you on Discord. Yeah. I wouldn't call it spamming. My answers to you the other night were pretty short because I was feeling pretty bad, but I'm glad that things are working out for you, really. I felt like you were rubbing it in. At that point, I was feeling pretty bad.
Okay, so real quick, actual serious topic there. What is the niche for TikTok trends?
Okay, yeah, TikTok. I wanted to approach your question there. It's not really a question, but more of a statement. I'm sorry that you're doing really well, really crappy. So am I. I don't know if you saw the very beginning of the video, but it's been a very, very bad couple of weeks. And anyway, the wrong niche to your website, that really depends. Like, I don't like the idea of experts saying that if you want to make money or become popular, follow this particular niche. What if you hate that niche? Like, financing is one of the biggest websites you can create right now, but I hate writing about stocks and shit. So the best niche for you is going to be one that you really enjoy writing about. Because once you start enjoying it and you start targeting some great keywords and you start narrowing it down and you get some good content on there, you'll get a following.
One of the things I ask Mike a lot.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
When we talk about this type of thing, because
oh, thanks, Michael. You're welcome.
We have between the two of us 4 websites that we try and work on. Anyway, 5. Okay.
I have 5.
And I ask him all the time. He was complaining maybe the same thing, maybe the wrong niche, maybe. Do you enjoy what you're writing? What is your purpose for writing? Are you doing it just to make money? Because if that's the case and you're just doing it just to make money, first of all, your content's going to be crap because you're going to be writing about shit you don't care about.
Cool. Thank you, Ron.
Secondly, if you're just writing for, like, one of Mike's things, he started WriterSanctuary to help people who wanted help writing, but he started it to help himself more than anything. So when he starts getting all depressed about, oh, it's not making money, it's not, and I'm like, is that your purpose for this blog? Is that your purpose for this? Are you doing it just to make money, or are you doing it to help people like that are talking to us right now? Your biggest thing is it's not the wrong niche if it's something that you care about or are interested in. Mm. It may not be super popular, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's like I was going to go somewhere with that. I forgot. You shouldn't niche. You are a freelance writer. Keyword is free and TikTok trends. Yeah, the issue is that there's a lot of experts out there that say that you should niche down, and niching down can be beneficial, but it depends on where you go with it. Because like, if I decided to niche down in text broker, I wouldn't have become as successful as I was. The reason why I was so successful in text broker and other content mills is because I could write any topic any way. And so I'm not trying to boast or anything, but I'm really good at research and I'm really good at writing. Like, I know what I'm talking about. So I didn't pick a specific niche. I bounced everywhere and I had way more work. And at one point I was able to quit my job at the school district and I wrote full time. But with a blog, now a blog niche does narrow down the traffic, and it is way better, I think, if you niche down. Only because, especially like with Google's algorithm, if Google doesn't know what the hell your site is about, it's not going to perform well in search. And I've proven that a couple times to myself, even recently. And so you do want to pick a niche, but every topic out there on the internet does have an audience. You just got to find them. And that's when you do a lot of keyword research. Like, I spent a ton of time recently pulling up stuff for WriterSanctuary for both the blog and the YouTube channel. And so I think I've got some good stuff getting ready to come out in the near future. Starting today, actually. I think the infographics on Canva was actually a fairly popular topic, so I'll find out soon enough if it's worthwhile. But just because it's not growing, it also depends on how long your site's been live. Because, let's see, I've had my new freelance writer. I hired a writer in February, and we're just now seeing the results. And it's only 100. We had 171 visitors last month, but we had more visitors in 1 month than we had the entire year of 2020. So it can take up to 6 months before articles actually start gaining traction in Google. So it depends on how long your site's been active and the type of articles you're writing. And I'm going to be doing more on creating blog posts in the near future, mostly to help her and my son out. But it's going to be more gauged towards the actual researching of key phrases, how to go through and write an amazing post that's going to appear on the front page. I've got plenty of them out there now, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Article's about 3,500 words long. Hey, that's actually pretty good. The Poet TV. Oh, he's answering else. Okay. Yeah. Jermaine. Do you have only one site? A few years ago, I tried 20 plus sites in different niches. Holy shit, Chris. I didn't know he had that many. I know somebody who had that many.
Yes.
But he didn't write a single piece of content for any of... Oh, God. So this man had 20... I think it's like 25 domains at one time. Didn't want me to write a single piece of content on any of them. Know what he wanted? Know what he said to me? He wasn't interested in content. I'm like, how do you expect anybody to come visit the site then? Like, you want to make money from all these websites because he thought he could make it rich. Didn't want a single article posted on him. So I'm like, you know what? It's your dime. Whatever. Anyway.
Don't
I'm going to go on a rant on... the man ruined my life in more ways than one. Sometimes you just got to see what gets traction and then go from there. Yeah. It's like with the Buy Me a Coffee article. I wrote the Buy Me a Coffee review, I think it was like a year and a half ago. Like before they even had, they've grown so much since then. It is still the #1 article on my website. It drives 37% of all traffic to my site. Just that one article. So if you hit those, you just hit that one perfect piece and you start opening the doors to all kinds of stuff. Now I've done one for adding buttons to WordPress and how to add the membership stuff to Buy Me a Coffee, and all of those do well, just not nearly as well as the review. But still, you find that one thing and fucking run with it. Monetize the article with Amazon links. Nice.
AdSense.
So anybody use AdSense? So I have a video about the realistic aspect of AdSense. And it's also one of the worst performing videos on my website in terms of like to dislike ratio. And I think that's because people don't like it when you tell them the truth. Depending on your niche, like if I wanted to get $1,000 a month from AdSense, I would need in excess of 375,000 visitors to my website in 1 month, just for $1,000. So you'd have to drive a stupid amount of traffic to your site in order to make any good money with AdSense. And from what I hear, it's the same thing with YouTube. AdSense is not the end all be all of monetization. It kind of pads the bank a bit, but really you need to work hard to make that bank. Right now, all I've got WriterSanctuary, Crossing Colorado, Colorado Plays, and Practically Living Green. I got my 4 main blogs, all with AdSense, and it brings in enough to pay for its hosting and all the domain names and a smidge extra on top. So,
but a portion of that goes to
Colorado.
For, Colorado Plays.
Colorado Plays donates 30% of anything the website makes directly to Extra Life. So it's kind of a bummer because some months I'll get to donate $1. So I pat it. I was like, I'm not going to donate $1, so I'll donate $5 at least. And that site was somehow my hope.
Okay, you got to go up.
Okay, I have one website with 100 articles. Yeah. The date doesn't have a specific niche. Okay, and still have a lot to be done. But honestly, I've suffocated way more. Like, man, I am really going through a lot of shit, and that site was somehow my hope. It still can be. It takes more than 100 articles to really gain traction in Google. Some people can write like the most amazing first post and bam. Very rarely. It takes, like right now, WriterSanctuary has 594 articles published, and I'm not hitting 10,000 views a month. So it takes a lot of content spanning across your different topics of your niche. So just because you have 100 articles, don't sweat it. It can take some time. So right now, I've had Robert write 3 articles a week since February. 3, 6, 9, 12. So far he's probably done almost 100 articles. And we're just getting 171 visits a month. So it can take some time. So don't stress out too much about it. But it'll take time. Don't expect a overnight success. Looking to monetize my website. There's all kinds of different ways you can monetize. I have AdSense and Buy Me a Coffee on it right now, and I've actually made a bit of money on Buy Me a Coffee, especially from people that are looking at the Buy Me a Coffee review. They're like, hey, thank you for the review, and gave me $3. I would suggest do Buy Me a Coffee, but come up with some kind of membership reward plan. AdSense, even though it doesn't pay for shit, it's still worthwhile adding it because it can pad your income. If you have any digital sales to make, like if you write an ebook, you can install WooCommerce for free, and bam, you can do some ebook sales that way. I'm actually going to be doing a video in the next couple of weeks about the realistic ways to monetize a website, because everybody says, oh, do affiliate sales. But if you're like, I haven't made a single dime from affiliate sales in the past 3 years, so it really depends on how you use it. But there's all kinds of things you can do. Most of my niche sites went nowhere, but after a while, some started to gain some traction or traffic. So I put more content on those to boost it. I wasn't big time, but I made $200 to $600 a month in a couple of years. Yeah, that's actually not bad. $200 to $600 a month. I'd be happy with that. Some sites made a few bucks a month. Others made $100 more, but they added up. Oh yeah, they can. You get a couple of those really good ones, and you get some really good articles out there. And like I said, the Buy Me a Coffee article has been out there for 1.5 years, and it's still my #1 trafficked article. I heard you can use YouTube to help articles rank by basically doing a video on that particular blog topic.
You've done that.
I've done that actually. I actually have quite a few on WriterSanctuary. In fact, if you were to Google, here's an experiment for you. Go to Google and type in text broker tips and see what you find. And most of those videos are on my blog. So that was the biggest reason why I built the YouTube channel to begin with, was that if somebody came to my website, they can either read the content or watch the video. And then YouTube became its own monster. It gained its own traffic. It gets its own audience. Very few people who watch the YouTube videos ever read the blog, and vice versa. I do get a few views from blog content, but mostly it's from YouTube itself. And so WriterSanctuary had two different content platforms. You got the channel and the blog, and it kind of grew from there. But definitely, if you have a blog and you want to do a YouTube channel, I would definitely start by doing your blog posts, because it's quick, easy content. You don't have to think much about it. It's already done. The script is there. Create it and embed it into, if you use WordPress, you can just embed the link, bam, you're good to go. And let's see, the Buy Me a Coffee, the AdSense video, and there's one more that gets a lot of traffic from the blog. I can't remember which. I can't remember offhand what it is, but I got 3 videos that actually get a lot of its traffic from my blog. So definitely do it. I learned in my marketing class. Oh yeah, I've been preaching to my company for the past
year and a half.
What year? No, 4 years now. That they need to start doing more for their YouTube channel. Okay. And now they're just like, oh, maybe you're right. It's like, yeah.
4 years ago,
you are a big name brand. You should be way past me in subscribers. I am almost 4 times larger than they are, and so I'm like, there's no way that should be a thing. But their priorities were different, and they didn't put any effort into YouTube, and now they're actually seeing that it's worthwhile. So hopefully we can get some videos up. You should offer to do social media postings. Yeah.
He's horrible at social media.
Horrible.
Awful.
Ask Chris. Chris promotes my stuff more than I do. I have been trying to get better on Instagram, but you already have the writing skills, right? I do set up my company's social media person with what she needs to upload, and I've been getting more involved with that, because our social media on Twitter should be way bigger than it is. So I've been working with her to grow that. But when it comes to my own stuff, yeah, I suck. Well, my commentary got deleted. Oh, did it? What comment did you make? The last thing I see from you is, I could live with $200 here. That was a response to Chris. But yeah, don't scoff at, I get thrilled when my blogs bring in $1.50 on AdSense every day. Like when I saw that, for the February and March, there wasn't a day that was less than $1. And I'm like, nipples hard. It was awesome. Nowadays though, it's like everything has just went down the crapper, and I'm trying to figure out why. I'm thinking maybe a lot of it has to do with COVID now being on the ass end of being done. And so fewer people are looking for ways to make money from home, which is pretty much what I specialize in. So I'm thinking that's where some of my traffic dip has come from, but I don't know. It's aggravating, which is why I've been putting a little bit more effort into thinking about doing videos for Crossing Colorado. Yesterday's video was a lot of fun to make. I love doing that kind of stuff.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, I troll myself on those videos. So if you had to have a chance to watch Crossing Colorado's videos for yesterday, it was pretty cool. I even added a song clip to it. And even though I added a clip to a song in it, YouTube didn't flag it as being what is it called? Copyright. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna start adding more songs. Michael and I need to just double down on social media marketing, right? But we always make excuses and say things like, I suck at social media, so right? I've been trying to do a lot better on, especially with Instagram, but like on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm actually quite witty with everybody else's posts, but I hardly post anything of my own. Unless I'm sighing for some reason. YouTube deleted. I was just talking about some stuff. Like it has gotten 500 impressions on Google in 2 months. Hey, that's actually not too bad. My site is a mess. Like all in one, cats along with how to make money. Yeah. When you start mixing stuff, you gotta stay pick a lane, especially if you're trying to score with Google. Google loves niches, so you gotta pick a niche and run with it. Now there are ways that you can adapt your niche, like with WriterSanctuary. Not only do I do writing for freelance writing, but I also focus on blogging and soon self-publishing. Anything having to do with writing is on WriterSanctuary, and so Google has recognized that as being a writing niche, which is fine. It's more generalized, which means it's harder to get traffic, but with the amount of content I have, it's not too bad. But yeah, if you're writing about cats in one post, and all of a sudden you're doing something on how to make money, unless you're making money by selling cats, it's not going to fly very well with Google. Google is a picky bitch, just like YouTube. YouTube is worse though.
I really think part of your problem with YouTube recently is, like you said, with adding despair. It threw off the whole, what are you doing?
Yeah. Ever since I started doing the despair videos, everything has just went downhill. And so I'm really honestly thinking about starting a second channel for Writer Sanctuary. Probably something like Writer Sanctuary Create or something similar like that. And then moving despair over to that. And then that channel will be nothing but my creative content. Because ever since I started doing these back in February, I saw my stats just dive. The videos aren't being recommended anywhere. It's not in the suggested video. It's just harder to gain traffic. And that's the only thing I changed in recent times. So I think I'm just going to have to download Despair, move them from Writer Sanctuary to my new channel, which I probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Like maybe Writer Sanctuary audiobooks.
Something.
I'll come up with something snazzy. But it's just been, it's been a hard one. YouTube is a picky bitch. I'm a freelance digital marketer too. I would love to help. I need to build my portfolio. Nice. Yeah. If you're on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter at WriterSanctuary, or I'm on Instagram at writer.sanctuary. Contact form at writersanctuary.com works for most people. I don't know why it's not working for Ron. Like it worked for Edge, and Edge is a piece of shit. If Edge is going to work, then I don't see why it's not working for you. I don't. I could remove the spam filter, but last time I did that, I got hit hard. So I've got to have the filter on. Why not test it and put Despair on a second channel? Would only take like 10 minutes to set up. So like maybe, oh, you know what? How about, here's an idea, Chris. I can move Despair over to the second channel and then turn Despair private on Writer Sanctuary. That way the videos are still there. So if I want to switch back, I can just unprivate them. But it would still take about 2 or 3 months before I would see any change in the algorithm with YouTube.
That might be worth trying, though.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, Chris. I'll have to try that. Because yeah, it would take longer than 10 minutes because it's going to take me forever to download all those videos. Because I figured since they're up, I don't have unlimited space on my hard drive, so I delete the raw footage, and I figure I'll just download them directly from my channel. So I'll probably do that then. That's a good idea. Edge is dog shite. Oh yeah.
And like Chris says, then you can make a video on how you tested it out.
Content. There you go. That gives me a blog post and a video. So I've been doing a lot of experimental posts on isleofcomputercenter.com, so that might go there. So yeah, that's a good idea, Chris. But Edge is dog shite. Yeah. It's smelly, burning dog shit. I hated Internet Explorer 5.0 all the way up into whatever the hell they call it now. It's
awful.
And is 500 impressions within 2 months something good? In 2 months, I am about to reach third month. Okay.
You're up.
Where are we at?
Up, down, down.
Dog.
Right there.
Okay. Like it's a site. Sorry. She's my co-pilot. I've been drinking and I'm needing new glasses. So I'm trying to keep up. So like it's a site with several categories. A site where you can find a lot of things. That was the initial idea. Do you think that an average number of 800 words is too weak to rank? Okay, so no. I actually do a lot of research where I know experts say that you have to have 2,500 words to be in the first page of Google. Bullshit. What it comes down to is what you're writing about and who the audience you're targeting. I come across articles all the time that have less than 500, and they're number one. So it mostly depends on what you're writing about, who you're targeting. That's it. Don't worry about the experts. What they say is a perfect blog post because it really, really depends on what you write. So 800, if you're in month 3 and you're getting, where did I see that? 500 impressions in month 3, that's great. Practically Living Green, which is the blog I just started, doesn't get that much. So you're doing awesome. Keep it up. Don't get discouraged. It will take some time, but you will get there if you keep the content coming.
Diana says it doesn't like Ron.
Well, it's Edge. Nobody likes Edge.
No, your site.
Oh, like yeah. For some reason, Ron's the only one who can't use WriterSanctuary. Just have to deal with it. Yeah. I have. Yep. Hey, I tried adding flight sim videos to my art channel. Oh, that's bad. And the same thing happened. Traffic started evaporating. Went back to normal. Traffic came back. See, yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, Joel. I'm thinking that when you, I think I veered too far off. I was focusing the channel on writing content, and now I'm creating it in a creative aspect. And I think it's just Google doesn't know what the hell, or YouTube doesn't know what the hell to do with my channel. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that with Chris. Chris's idea. I'm going to create a second channel specifically for my creative stuff. So like if I throw Despair over there and it looks like it's going to do well, then I'll throw all of my ebooks over there because I want to rewrite Predator and Prey, which I have on Wattpad. I want to make it bigger and longer. Beginning of the End, which is a fanfic for Star Trek. I want to expand on that one because that's an entire book waiting to happen. And my second idea after Despair, that I won't say anything more because it's a surprise, but it's fan fiction based on 2 different IPs, so combined. But it's epic. I already wrote the beginning and the end of it, so I'm pretty excited for it. People still use the Internet Explorer?
No, it switched to Microsoft Edge.
Yeah. Still the same bluey. They still have Internet Explorer. I thought went away. I'm such a millennial. No, it's. I think I was talking about Internet Explorer back. I hated it when it was 5.0, and it was like 2005. Yeah. I've hated anything Microsoft browser-wise. I was a big fan of Firefox until after 4.5. To me, 4.5 was the best version they ever had, and then it just went to shit.
Actually, they're back to it. We use it at work, and it's back to what we used to use when we used the computer center stuff. When we used Firefox, it's actually pretty decent now.
Yeah, sure it is.
Because it went to shit really bad for a while. Wouldn't open anything, wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. I exclusively use Chrome. So do I. I'm a big fan of Chrome. There have been a few times where recent versions of it pissed me off, but they fixed it fairly quick. So I'm on board with Chrome. I like the idea of having all my stuff on my desktop. And if I decide to go on a vacation and go to a hotel and plug my laptop into the monitor, all of my bookmarks immediately come back in right there. It's great.
I love that because I can go from my computer and have stuff open to my phone to my laptop, to and back, and it's all.
Yeah, like all the passwords I have on my browser. I did this the other day. I'm like, I went to a website on my phone. I'm thinking, oh, what was the password for it? And then Chrome on my phone said, here it is. I'm like, oh, cool. Awesome. I know people are freaked out that Google knows everything and they follow you wherever you go, but it's convenient.
It's super convenient, especially when you start losing
And
your freaking memory and you're like, shit, what was that?
Well, the way I figure it is if you're following me, if you're that bored to follow me and you want to know what I'm researching, I'm a writer, so enjoy, but more power to you. I am pretty open, so now Firefox US is great. I haven't had a that's what everybody keeps telling me, is that Firefox is good again, and
Except
I know Firefox is dog shit. It's going downhill. Opera Mini. Oh no, we have an Apple user. I don't use Opera. I have Opera installed only for testing purposes for the work I do with Green Geeks. But like, I have Firefox installed. I haven't played with it since I did an article on, I can't remember what version it was. It was sometime in the middle of last year. I was testing it to make sure one of our plugins worked, and it worked. I was a big fan of Firefox, like everything. When I built the computer center, that was one of the first things we did for every computer, is that we would install like basic apps of what to programs on the computers that people could use. It wasn't bloatware, it was actually stuff people would want. So Firefox was among those programs. And then after 4.5, it just got slow and buggy, and I hated it. So I switched to Chrome. Now I just hate them all. I do like Chrome because it remembers where I'm at, so I don't care. Follow me. I'm sorry you're that bored. If you had a writing and fiction channel, you could celebrate it. Full trumpet, fanfare, bells, whistles, merch, specials, like a brand. Get known. That's actually a fairly good idea, Ron, or Joel.
We've talked about that a little bit.
I was, for the past couple of weeks, I was thinking, because I started thinking about it. I'm like, if this all started happening shortly after February, that's when Despair came out. And after watching a few videos of other people like Charlotte Dobray, and she now has a second channel specifically for the fun stuff she wants to do, not the reaction videos that she makes on her normal channel. So I'm like, you know what? That might be what's going on, is that YouTube doesn't know what to do with my stuff, and so I'm not getting shown anywhere. So I think moving it over to its own channel, and then, you're right, boasting it, blasting out there, being a audiobook special site, that'd be great. I think that might be what we do. In my most humble opinion, Chrome clones and Firefox clones are better than the parent browsers. I haven't used clones. I've always just used the parents, but I will have to take a look at that.
Oh, Hanukkah.
I usually love Firefox, but it isn't as good as it used to be. Slow and clunky. You see, that's the way I feel it. I'm really apprehensive about giving a shit for Firefox. I was a major fan of 4.5, but I don't know. I'll try it because, that's what I do. But hi, friend. Hey, Annika Jade. How's it going, baby? Thank you for coming in.
Right? She doesn't watch very often.
No. Well, I don't know. Last time she was here, she was chatting with that guy that was talking about
weird
alien stuff. Yeah. That night went kind of weird. If you want to see a really weird live stream, it was back in November.
Yes.
Was that, well, we're here?
I don't
Or was
know,
it Westminster? No, we were at Westminster.
So it
had to be more than a year ago. But yeah, this guy came on stoned off his ass, and him and my daughter decided to talk about aliens throughout most of the night. So, whatever. Sir, I have a website that is 150 articles and is getting an average number of 25 visits this week. It's 2 months old. What do you think? 25 a day. 150 articles, an average of 25 visits this week. So maybe that's like 2 or 3 a day, or 3 or 4 a day. I don't know. You might want to check to see what kind of articles you're writing, because that seems a little low. But for being only 2 months old, probably not. In fact, let me take a look here. I'll tell you exactly how many articles Practical Living Green has. I'm doing this all liquored up. Cases like Firefox make me want to code. Fix Firefox first, then the world. Yeah, I agree. There's times where I'm thinking, I got into the wrong damn business. I could be making 6 figures easy for what I do. Okay, I have, should tell me. I'm looking. Okay, so the last 28 days, Practically Living Green has had 132 unique visitors. I'm in 28 days. And I have, looking for the list. Oh, there it is at a glance. 83 posts on my page. So you might be doing 132 in 28 days. 25. Oh, a day. Okay. 25 a day is actually really good. Because I'm not even getting that on Practically Living. PLGs only get 132 a month. So that is, let me see. Maybe if I can. Okay, so I didn't buy any of my traffic. All of this is organic. So Practically Living Green with the 83 posts gets 4 per day. So if you're doing 25 a day, that's actually fairly good. You're not doing too bad. You might want to take a look at the content, maybe spruce something up. I don't know how your keyword research is going, but you might want to fine tune that a little bit. Maybe add some search intent. Definitely search intent. But yeah, don't sweat it. 2 months, that's actually fairly good. Normally, I don't see that kind of movement until about 4 to 5 months along. It takes a lot of time for Google to catch up to you. So 25 a day is not too bad. I usually is really busy, but here I am. Not that stream was extremely weird. Ooh. Yeah, that stream was. Don't start the ooh thing. But yeah, that stream was incredibly weird. Okay, I'm looking back to make sure I got everything here. Now everybody has me all apprehensive. We're gonna drink. I gotta pee. I mean, I didn't buy the traffic. I bought the content. Oh, okay. An average of number 400 words. Well, that's actually for 400 words an article. That's not too bad. Don't feel bad about buying content. I buy content for Practically Living Green. I haven't wrote an original article for this website since like September. Or no, I wrote one in January. It's the green one. None of those.
No.
He's been doing a really good job. I wish I could pay him more.
He does a really good job. I wish we could get him to write for Colorado Plays.
Yeah. He's a gamer. He might. I don't know. I just don't know if I can afford to pay him for 2 websites. That's what I'm
saying. I wish we could.
But my writer for PLG does really good at finding some awesome stuff for eco-friendly material, and I want to throw more money at him. I just don't know if I can afford it at the moment. Right now, like the last month, our unique visitors has jumped up 266%. Total impressions have gone up 14%. Average time on page, I don't really put much faith in that because that number is different than if you go to analytics. I don't know why. But we are getting traffic to a lot of the stuff. So if you're only 2 months in and your 400 word articles are getting that much traffic, then that's actually pretty good. So don't sweat too much about that. When do you find your writers? Where do I find when? This writer, I actually kind of poached him off of my client. Actually, he still writes for us, but I liked what he did and told him, if you want a few extra bucks every week, I can use 3 articles Three articles a week at a minimum of 500 words. I'll throw at you the same amount a 3-star would on TextBroker. with the traffic building up, I want to be able to start throwing them more money. And so we kind of worked out a deal where we start off at a penny a word, and then once the traffic starts building up, I'll definitely start throwing more money and more work. But it looks like by the end of July, we might actually be slamming. So I might be giving him a raise.
6 months,
yeah,
right?
6 months.
6 months.
That'd be 6 months.
Plan.
So I kind of poached him from my client, but I know there's a few people on Twitter that I've come across that I wouldn't mind hiring for articles. I tried hiring somebody else in the audience for articles, but he didn't want to. And I would have threw a lot of money his way. I don't know if he's still here. He hasn't chatted for a while, unless he's drunk. But yeah, 25 a day is really good. Don't sweat that. After 2 months, yeah, you're doing good, man. Michael, do you have 9 people watching the stream? I think that's a record. Actually, I think we've had up to 15 before. That was like in December. We had like a ton of people come in from I don't know where, but they were all chatting with us. So because it's WriterSanctuary, have you considered making content towards authors, poets, and screenwriters? Yes, actually. In fact, that was one of the cool things I was looking through Scrivener is I can set up for screenwrites plays. So I'm like, that might be kind of fun actually. So that might be something I'll dive into for an article and a video. And there's a lot of cool stuff that I have planned for this coming year. So, well, bro, thank you a lot. You are very welcome. KDC Kicks Butt. Hey, how's it going, buddy? You're welcome, TikTok. Don't sweat it too much. Definitely focus on a niche and try to keep your stuff in that line. So 10 people, right? Well, was it 10? Now it's down to 9. It happens. It bounces back and forth. People come in thinking that I'm probably something better. And hoy? And hoy. What the hell's hoy?
Jeez. I'm like, are you drinking?
My daughter's drunk. Can I send you something I've written? Yes, you can. I don't know if Philip's here tonight. I haven't seen him chat, but he sent me something he wants me to look at. I have no problem looking at stuff. The problem is I'm usually pretty busy, so I'll try to get to it as soon as I can. But there's no guarantee when. No, I did that one for the chick in Costa Rica.
2 weeks ago, I sent you an article.
Oh, shit.
To post on your website.
It wasn't 2 weeks ago. That was last week.
Okay, I guess it's only been a week. It feels like 2.
Okay, so let's now ask her how long I've been wanting this article.
Like 3 weeks.
More than that. Try 3 months. I've been wanting you.
That long.
Oh, yeah, I can look it up. I've been wanting her to write me a keto friendly article for Crossing Colorado, and because she's going to be documenting her keto journey. She's in the path of losing weight too, and so I wanted her to write this really cool keto thing of what it is and how it's going to impact her life. And she finally wrote it like halfway through last week, Wednesday.
No.
But I've been wanting this article since like last year. Groovy. I'll send it to you. Awesome. You should still have the email. It's in the chat. Well, I've got to go. Good night, y'all. It's freezing in Brazil. Hey, good night, TikTok. It's actually fairly cold here in Colorado, too. I'm in the Rockies, and we are sitting at...
It's chilly.
36 degrees. Oh, better bring my blueberries in.
Oh, yep.
And it's supposed to snow. Love the mountains. I love Colorado. Our springs are short, but
and snowy.
Yeah, but it's where I'm at. I love Colorado. The snake's being an idiot. Kill it. I hate that snake. I heard that. I was wiping my ass, but that was too much info, Chris. Well, at least we didn't make you laugh while you were wiping. That would make a mess. Chris, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, do you want to chat with everybody while I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I will attempt it.
Okay, so this is probably like the first time I've ever had to do this, but if I don't pee, I'm going to pee in my shorts here. You guys sounds Danish? Huli. Huli is just looked up Danish pronunciation. Okay, Joel. So what happened was that we were trying to, I can't remember how we got across on trying to determine the pronunciation of Hugo. And so I put it in Google Translate, and we came up with the Hugo, like, because it was more of a Zen type of thing. So I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna make a hashtag, Hugo Zen. I keep forgetting to use the hashtag, and I will make it happen. But it's like a thing we came up with like months ago. So, how do you not fall asleep when writing? I just got off work and want to get some writing done, but I kept dozing off. I stopped writing at night.
He has a rule about writing when he's tired, because it either turns out like crap and he's got to rewrite it, or it's awful in general when he writes when he's tired, and it's not a good idea, so he doesn't.
Back when I first started writing, I found out that as soon as I stopped writing at night, I had fewer revision requests. I started writing in the mornings and throughout the day. So after that, after about 6 months or so, I stopped writing. If after 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, around then, if I was too tired, just it's not worth it, because then you're going to want to get clients are going to want you to fix everything, and it makes more of a headache. So I stopped writing at night.
Okay, go pee.
That's the alcohol. This whole thing came up because I subscribe to a girly catalog. It has a lot of Danish influence. Oh, it's a thing? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Hyegazen is a thing. It's a hashtag I'm trying to make happen, and I keep forgetting to use it. But essentially it's living Zen and happy. So I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back. Chat with the audience.
I'll chat with the audience. Get Penny to go to bed. Yeah, Michael wrote a blog post. He did. I should probably move over to the freaking center. Look, now everybody gets to chat with me. Yay! Yeah, he tells me all the time. He's like, "Oh, I wrote a blog post about that. You should look it up." And I'm always like, "Well, just tell me how to do it without reading a blog post." But yeah, writing, there's no way, because he'll write and I read it and I'm like, what did you do? What does we get? Okay, mostly, I'll put this out there first. I am not a tax professional. I work at the airport customer service, but I have been doing taxes I'm supposed to be doing taxes for Michael, but I've done a lot for myself when I was driving Uber and doing freelance and having your own business and everything like that. The biggest key things is find a good program. I personally use H&R Block because I've been using it for the last 12 years. And that is because the person I was doing taxes for bought that for me, and I just have continued on. Read about the things that specifically pertain to you, because there's a lot of things out there that people don't realize that they could write off on their taxes, and then they end up paying in when they don't necessarily need to. I know that we pay like almost $100 a year to buy the H&R Block program every year, but it's kind of idiot proof. It's super easy. I had my son use it to do his taxes, and he's 21. He's like, "I don't know what I'm doing. Just do them for me." And I'm like, "I'm not doing them for you. You're 21 years old. Do them yourself." Keep your receipts throughout the year, because so many things that you think are like, "Oh, this is stupid. I just bought paper for my printer." And I'm like, "Well, did you print off stuff for work? Keep the damn receipt." A lot of times you won't end up using them, but you have them if that is what you decide to do at the end of the year. Again, like I said, I just get a program and follow, but it's really important to stay up on the things that pertain to you. Do the research, find out what the different tax laws are every year. There's a bunch of different things you can find to know. If you're making a lot of money, you're supposed to do quarterly. Yeah. I've just used it. I know so many people who use TurboTax, which is also a really good one. My best friend, she runs her own daycare, uses the TurboTax, and it does a good job too. But I've just used H&R Block for so long that it just transfers all my stuff, and it's great. But hi, Annika. I'm trying to think. Anything else? This is like stressful sitting in front of the camera. I don't like it.
What?
Sitting in front of the camera. It's stressful.
Get out of my damn seat.
I will. I'm talking about a little bit about taxes.
I'm very particular about who sits at my desk.
I sit at your desk all the time. I didn't drink any of your alcohol.
And why did anybody tell me that I had white shit at the corner of my mouth? Okay, so what did I miss?
How's my taxes?
Living in the moment? Yeah, the Huga Zen. Or Huga. And then I added Zen to it. So living in the moment with peace. Wrote a blog about post about WriterSanctuary. When you tired? Oh yeah, I did. Actually, I wrote a couple of blog posts if I remember right. You gotta see this? Yeah. What does it beer for lunch? You're ready to know about taxes? That was you? My mama?
Michael, you're fired.
Okay, no, hey, if you want to sit in here and answer questions for taxes, it's probably a great thing to cover.
I don't have like a lot of anything to say except can courses, yes, they most of the time they can. If they pertain to what you do and help you, a lot of times they can be considered a business expense.
Is at your desk for extra life because you I didn't have GTA? Yep. When I had to take a break, I sat Annika at my desk to play GTA for me during Extra Life. Extra Life is a charity that we support for Children's Miracle Network, and all the donations I generate go to Children's Hospital here in Denver. And every year we play Extra Life, which is a 24 gaming event in November, and Annika got to sit at my desk. So she got to play on my computer to play GTA. There's no way I could just sit in front of a camera and talk like Michael does. Which is funny because Anna, my old boss, says the same thing. Because normally in person, I'm incredibly shy. Like,
you don't talk to anybody.
I don't talk to anybody. So like trying to date is another story. Like there's no fucking way. But you get me in front of a camera and it's a whole different ball game. Like when we were at, I was really worried about it because I'm really shy in person. So when I did WordCamp in Kansas City, I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. I'm going to be on camera. I'm going to be doing interviews with people. I don't know if I can do this. And then as soon as I got up and I hit the record button on the camera and the professional side of me just kicked in and I was on the ball.
Damn it, I just want that water bottle.
What water bottle?
This one.
You're drinking my plant water.
Of water off the floor. And I'm like, ew, that one's gross. What's in that one?
Oh, that's my plant water.
This is your plant water?
That's from my bum.
I'm drinking it.
So I have a bamboo and catnip here at my desk, and a Christmas cactus, and she's drinking the water to it. But yeah, doing the camera thing. I don't know. I was. It's a whole different thing for me for some reason. Have you played Half-Life? I haven't yet. That's on the growing list of games that I really want to play. Lately, I've been sucked into Fallout 4. That's why we're Michael.
That's the only thing you've played.
I'm the exact opposite. A lot of people are. Like Anna can't see that I can do this. She when she does the webinars, she kind of freaks out about it because she doesn't like being on camera. I'm like, I thrive on camera. I suck in person. So, in person, I'm dull as spit. But when I do a vlog or something, cameras are dangerous. Yeah, see, I like how you do your videos, Chris. I think you need to do more of them, but I like how you have yours set up. I can't do that. I tried, and I don't know. I'm just not very interesting. Sam's gonna kill the plants.
I'll bring in the water in. I was just thirsty now. I drink all my alcohol, have a little bit of a buzz.
Oh, I have a lot of bit of a buzz.
it's just enough to like be really hot and kind of flushed.
I passed that at like 7:30.
I only had the one drink. You had basically a shot.
I'm camera awkward, but better in person. Let's see, a lot of people are. So, are they in the room? My plants? Yeah. I've got... This poor guy here has been eaten so many times by my cat that she's finally growing leaves again. There was 2 more in front of her, but my cat killed them.
Diana wants to see a cat.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the plant.
Show cat.
Okay, this is Max.
The cat has spoken.
This is my big girl. I think she's bigger than Sabia, so she's got to be the biggest cat in the house.
Take her. She doesn't like me.
Nope, she doesn't. Where? This is Maximus. Max has actually made quite a few appearances in previous videos from Westminster. And so has Shadow. Shadow has been in more videos than any of the cat.
Cloak wanted to come in.
Come here, Max.
No.
Come on.
Yeah, Cloak wanted to come in, but
See, you freaked her out by picking her up.
I know. And the door's closed.
Maximus. Come on. Come on. You're fine. Come on. There you go. Yeah, Sam freaked you out, huh? It's like, I don't like being on the spot. I don't like being on the spot. Tuxedo Kitty? Yeah, she's my baby girl. You might say not to mix freelance writing and cats, but in reality, freelance cats baby. Yeah. I'm telling you, the short video that I did with the cats in it, 557 views inside of like 4 hours. I can't get that on a video inside of 4 years. So cats are definitely where it's at. I just got to figure out how to tie them into WordPress.
Yes, if you're drinking Fireball. You said you were drinking the peanut butter, right?
Okay, are you drinking Fireball? No, I am drinking the peanut butter Old Smoky whiskey. Which is probably why I'm liquored up. I showed earlier, but I think you weren't here. So this is what I'm drinking. Let me wipe the cat hair off it because it looks nasty. Okay, so this is the Old Smoky Tennessee peanut butter whiskey. I love peanut butter. This stuff is great. Chris got me trying the Screwball, which is another peanut butter whiskey, but I think I like the Old Smoky more. And looking at the percentages here, that's why. So this one is, the Screwball has more alcohol in it than the Old Smoky.
Ah, that's probably why I like the Old Smoky, but not the Screwball. Yeah.
The Old Smoky is not nearly as potent. See, that makes okay. The cats aren't allowed to record with him. They are. Like when I was in Westminster, Shadow has been in more videos than any other cat in my house. She's been at my microphone meowing. She's been on my back. Logan's been on the back of the chair. But Shadow has been in almost, for like a month and a half. She was in every video.
Yeah.
Shadow is a camera hog. What about Tarnation?
No, you cannot have the tiny bottle. Why you
Can I have the tiny bottle? Okay, I told her I would save one of the small bottles of the the peanut butter whiskey.
Okay.
Yes. And yes, since I have the extra bottle of Contral, you can have that too. Don't worry, I've cleaned them out, so she's not going to be getting shit out of them. But I know, I understand. When I was Annika's age, I had a fascination with mini bottles. One of my clients asked me to come to his bar. Ooh. When I get there, what drink should I ask for? The Old Smoky or Fireball? Depends on how close you are with your client. For me, I am far more honest on Fireball. But the alcohol content is lower in the Old Smoky. So, depends on how ripped you want to get, I guess. Camera, I think I'm a maker, a producer, make things, recordings, pictures, writers, interviews, live camera presentations, coding, whatever, just make things look, I did that. Yeah, well, that's essentially what a YouTuber does. I've been learning a lot of different things in Premiere and like I'm telling you, you've got to watch Crossing Colorado's video for yesterday, because I went above and beyond in that one. So every time I use it, I learn something new and I create something better. And the producer in me and the director in me is like, well, maybe it would work better if I did this instead. And in some cases, it was great. Like Captain Nope. You got to tell me, that was an amazing part. I geek out about it. Sorry. Peanut butter alcohol. I love peanut butter, but I never drink it.
It's actually not bad.
It's good. It's good. I love peanut butter. I sat here and got depressed Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night. I finished off one bucket of peanut butter and was working on a second. And boy, did it tear my ass apart yesterday. But yeah, peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter alcohol. Peanut butter alcohol. It's actually not too bad. The screwball's not, like I said, the screwball's not bad, but the Old Smoky I think is better. That's for Jack. Yeah.
No, Jack is gross.
Jack and Dr. Pepper. That's one of my favorites. Oh, no. Fireball and Dr. Pepper. Have a flaming Dr. Pepper. That's a good one. Here in Oklahoma, they put peanut butter on pizza.
That's gross.
Ew. Okay, I love peanut butter, but not on pizza. That's just going beyond. Peanut butter ice cream is good? Oh, God, yeah. Yes. I am spoiled. My daddy brought me home Farr's chocolate peanut butter ice cream from Ogden, Utah. My all-time favorite ice cream in the entire world comes from Farr's in Ogden, Utah.
You say you're spoiled. The only reason he did that is because I told him to.
And he brought me back 5 gallons of it. So
yeah,
and it was gone inside of a month.
Yeah, it was. Peanut butter pizza is, that sounds
yeah,
gross.
that's just, yeah. No.
I can't even wrap my mind around that.
Yeah, no. It sounds amazing. No, it doesn't.
No.
I mixed peanut butter with almond milk. Oh, hey. I'll sit here with a spoon and a jug of Jiffy with a dark chocolate silk almond milk in a cup. And so I'll take a spoonful and I'll wash it down with the dark chocolate. Oh, it's so good. See, I'm not the only one. Ron does it too. Pizza might be a thing. I don't know.
I think it sounds gross.
No, if you're into it. Oh, that sounds sophisticated and delicious. Oh, it is.
Ooh, adding honey with that would be
yeah,
good.
so yeah, you can hit you. Yeah, if you mix peanut butter with any kind of anything, you can hang with this.
It's a pizza. It sounds gross.
Yeah, don't do it with pizza.
Yeah, bacon ice cream would be gross too.
Bacon ice cream. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to like bacon maple donuts, but it actually tastes like a from McDonald's. A McGriddle.
Oh, the McGriddle.
It tastes like a McGriddle from McDonald's. And so I kind of like those. So the bacon donuts weren't too bad.
Yeah,
peanut butter brownie? Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anything peanut butter. Peanut butter, no-bake cookies, peanut butter cake, ice cream. I'm a big peanut butter fan.
Bacon does taste good with honey, though.
Yeah. I like bacon with maple.
Mm-hmm.
Like maple syrup. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah.
I like the bacon that we got when I butchered my pig.
Okay, let's just say this. Bacon goes with anything.
I don't think it's going to go in ice cream.
Never underestimate the power of pizza to taste amazing with anything on it, except peanut butter.
That's true. I love pizza. Pizza is one of my favorite foods.
See, bacon donuts are really good. See, Katie C agrees. Like I'm telling you, the maple bacon donuts were actually really good. I thought they were going to suck. I bought them one time thinking, my daughter's here. If I don't like it, she'll eat it. And I think, I don't know if Annika remembers, but yeah, we had those donuts. They were pretty good.
Diane, I 100% agree with you. I love pizza, but I agree. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Peanut butter.
I just can't.
Or even better, peanut butter on pineapple ham pizza.
Ew. So gross.
No. there's some things that shouldn't be mixed together, you know? Bacon and peanut butter? Oh, no, I'll try it.
Gross.
I don't... Yeah.
No.
My sources say no. Uh-oh.
Dude, it tasted... Come on, okay.
They tasted amazing. Yeah, see, that was the bacon maple donuts. And I was skeptical, but they were really good. Then he's had to make it.
I wouldn't even try it.
Bacon maple syrup milkshake. That, I don't know, that remind me of putting a McDonald's. The McGriddle in a blender. Add milk. Okay, I was about to get ice cream when I remembered the live stream, but now you've lost me. No kidding. No more debate. Ice cream run. Ciao. I won't. The door hit me on the way.
Have a good night, Joel.
Enjoy.
Yep,
we're starting to drop concurrent viewers. It's usually about time we have to leave. It's about 8:30 anyway. I don't know. There was one time we were up until 9. So, but fruit tastes good on pizza.
Diana said fruit does not belong on pizza.
Fruit does not belong on pizza. I don't know. I grew up with my mom. My mom likes the pineapple Canadian bacon pizzas, and that's how I grew up, and I kind of like it. So pineapples are not fruits. Oh, now Annika and Diana are going to get into a fruit war. Yeah, Neapolitan is my favorite flavor. The chocolate.
It's okay.
The chocolate part is. I just never thought of the purpose. I could never wrap my mind around the purpose of Neapolitan ice cream. You got chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Why don't you just get one of each?
Because sometimes you want more than just one of each.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't want any of it. Like I don't want strawberry. So you scoop out the chocolate. But when you go out to get it, there's like all kinds of weird misshapen.
That's why you scoop all of them together.
Fuck that. Pineapple's good on pizza. Banana peppers are good on pizza.
Yeah.
I've heard that. I haven't.
They are pretty good.
Is that what's on the cowboy?
No.
The yellow ones?
Oh, yeah, that is.
Yeah. Okay, so they have a pizza at Papa John's or Papa Murphy's?
Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's that has banana peppers on it. I actually kind of like it, so.
Don't make me fight you.
Oh, yeah. Pineapple and Canadian bacon. I'm telling you, you get a little bit of ranch to go with it. Not a lot, just enough to like get a little bit of seasoning on it. Now, pineapple and bacon, or pineapple Canadian bacon. Oh, good shit.
Yes, he is one of those people that would eat all the chocolate and leave the strawberry and vanilla behind.
God, yes. Yep. And I'll throw peanut butter on top of it.
Gross.
Neapolitan, maybe I'll tweet you a picture. That was, I can't remember, I think it was my stepdad's favorite was Neapolitan. And I could just never, like, I would just give me the chocolate. I ate that once and I barfed, so I must be able to disagree. See, it all depends on the, what can your stomach handle? Tomatoes are good on pizza. I thought tomatoes were part of pizza. That's the sauce, man. But no, I like stewed tomatoes on pizza. There's
the sun-dried tomatoes.
Yeah.
Are good on pizza.
What pizza is that? It's at Papa Murphy's too. It has tomatoes on it.
Try a Philly cheesesteak with banana peppers and onions inside.
Philly cheesesteak is my favorite, or one of them anyway. I love Philly cheesesteak. Neo and sherbet are amazing. I like sherbet. Sherbet. I like sherbet. It's sherbet. Punch pow kablammy. The pizza is good with it. Yeah. Don't eat the pineapple. I like pineapple. I don't like the pineapple pizza. So, alrighty. I think we should be probably getting closer, wrapping it up. I would like to thank you all. And yeah, I've been drinking. I'm pretty buzzed. But after the pesto pizza is nice too. I haven't tried pesto pizza.
Oh, it's super good. Super
That
good.
sounds good. I'll have to try that. But I would like to thank you guys because it's been a really bad few weeks. And I came close to calling it quits on YouTube Saturday. Or was it Friday?
Saturday night.
It was Saturday.
Not Saturday.
It was Saturday.
Friday night.
Where everything was just hitting me all at once, and I was debating on being done. And the logic behind it was that it's not worth my time. It's not worth the stress. I can just focus on the blogs and help more people that way. And tonight, you guys proved me wrong. I love doing this. It's really not about the numbers. It's about helping who I can. Like with TikTok, he was all stressed out about having his blog for 2 months, and they were like, "That's actually fairly good numbers, dude. Keep up with it." It's that kind of stuff that makes this worthwhile, and I'd like to thank you because I came close to being done. So these live streams are worth my time. Call, email me next time so I can talk you out. So I will, Chris. I will.
I had to tell him. He's like, I'm like, if you have to be done, be done. I don't think you should, and you should never make decisions when you are as upset as you are. That's what we had to have a long talk about. Just not making rash decisions when you're having a shitty day,
and boy, was that a shitty day.
Yes, it was.
So I had to take. That's part of why I had to take that 36 hours of stepping back and just doing nothing but Fallout 4 Saturday. I vegged out. I didn't want to worry about anything work related, and it helped. So don't you ever quit? We won't let you. You're gonna force me. After tonight, I realized that for me, this is too much fun. I want to join your Discord. I have the Discord open for Buy Me a Coffee supporters. So I don't know. We'll have to figure out something to do with that. Hang in there, man. You're a bright spot in our week. I am. I did have a different plan for tonight. The weekend kind of just threw a monkey wrench in it, but now I'm like, I'm back. I enjoy what I do. I like helping you guys out, answering questions, giving people hope about their blogs. I mean, it's that kind of shit that I enjoy doing. So, yeah, I toyed with the idea, but I realized that I can't quit. This is who I am. Take the long view. You follow proven methods. You provide useful content. Just keep going. I will, Chris. I will. It was one of those things where it was a flight of fancy. I was just having an off time and blowing steam. I just needed a moment. So, like these chats, Michael. It's cool being able to talk with you guys. Well, thank you very much, Casey. We like having you. I have a ton of fun doing these videos.
I am so glad I got to join tonight. It's been fun. I normally don't get to.
Sam's usually working at the airport, so don't know how many videos she'll get to be in. Do you work next week?
I am available next week too, I think.
Okay. So she might join me next week. But yeah, it's sometimes it's a hard go, so hopefully it doesn't tear me a new asshole.
The whole pizza.
Oh shit.
I'm just jealous I missed that one.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole pizza part, so I'm like, what's going to tear you a new asshole? I've seen a porn star off that way. Sorry. A whole pizza? It depends on the size of the pizza, really.
Of course, there's nothing wrong with deleting everything for months at a time,
right?
If
anybody knows anything about quitting and then deleting it all, it would be our friend Chris here, buddy. I swear I can't say that without laughing hysterically. Right? I'm a bad influence. Nice meeting you, Sam. Katie C's saying nice meeting you.
Thanks. Nice meeting you too. I don't know what to say.
Say thank you, you dumbass.
Did you hear me? I said thanks.
She says thanks. Sam and I have been best friends since 2001.
It will be in
20 years.
July.
Wow.
July 10th, we will have been friends for 20 years. That's too long. That's a really, really long time.
Feels like 50.
Some days it does.
Anywho, thank you guys for watching, and I'm not going anywhere. Even if I don't get to publish every Monday, Wednesday, Friday like I'd like to, these live streams will happen every Monday. And probably Friday. I had a lot of fun on Friday. I wish I'd been able to see everybody's chat, but I enjoyed it. So Friday, if you don't know, what we did is we walked through a real-time edition of adding AMP to WordPress, so you can see the performance difference in real time as it happened. So it's kind of fun. So I'm walking to the room with a Philly cheesesteak in the middle of Michael's recording. The recording is put on pause. No, pause. I'll eat with a pizza sticking out of my mouth. Actually, that's not true. I don't like eating on camera. So I don't know if I'd pause it, but I'd throw somebody else in my chair.
Right. Be like Max here.
Yeah. Talk to the audience. Shadow would probably do it. Shadow loves me. She loves the camera.
She wasn't out there. I was going to get Shadow our cloak rather than Max, but when I opened the door... I bet if I just open the door... If I just open the door, because we're wrapping up, I bet Cloak will come in. She's
looking right at me. Oh, nope. Here comes Mary. Oh, and Cloak.
Hi, Mary. Come on.
Yeah, because Sam's in here. Here they come. The door's open.
Mary.
Are you coming up here or not? We're saying goodbay.
Come on. You can come on. Okay,
this is my fat one. This is Cloak. She's been on a few videos. Oh, and she's my fat girl. She's chunky. If you follow me on Instagram, she is often the target of my pictures because she's too cute.
Oh, maybe not. She's gonna say.
That is her mother, Meriwether. She's like 900 years old.
She's old.
This is Cloak.
I don't know if you can see her.
It's my crocodilic. Oh, don't do that. What?
I don't know if you can see her back here.
You can kind of see her. Meriwether was a barn rescue that Sam brought to me pregnant.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I was only supposed to have 2 cats my entire house, Meriwether and Max. Well, she brought me a pregnant cat. Max was still nursing at the time, so it's not like it was like obvious. I was like, I've never seen a cat get pregnant that soon after having kittens.
Cloak's purring into the microphone.
Yeah. The kitties are purring. Yes. Cloak is loud.
Go see it. Go ahead. You can go see the kitty bear. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Come on.
Oh my
I don't know if she'll
goodness,
come over with you. Yep, this is her mama. And she is a barn rescue. She's missing most of her ear on the left and about half of her ear on the right from frostbite.
Yeah.
So she's living a much happier life now. Huh? Yeah. She comes out with me every morning to walk the dog in the backyard. Except when it's really snowy. If it's cold, she doesn't like it. That bothers her ears, so she comes flying back into the house.
Now she's going to purr at everybody.
Jesus. It's a happy kitty family? Yeah. Yes, they are. Anytime anybody's in my office talking to me in any regard, both of these two here have to be in my lap. Oh, that's a pretty girl. Yeah, we're not sure how old Mary is. I'm thinking she feels at least 15 to 18. She feels a lot like Mojo did. Mojo I had for a very long time. He was 18 when he died. So I think Mary is on the ass end of her years. But she's living a much happier life now, huh? I love the cat purr. You should hear. No, I think Cloak is the loudest one. I don't know. Cloak or Shadow can get pretty loud.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's a shit for
Vomit on the floor and get pissed off when you give her less than the entire can of food. Mary's a zombie. I don't know about a zombie, but
every once in a while we get a little concerned. She sleeps with her eyes open and it's kind of freaky. So you reach over and poke her. And be like, she looks at you like, what?
Well, she'll have her head upside down, her tongue sticking out, and her eyes are half open, so she looks dead. And you can't see her breathe, so you have to poke her.
She always gets mad. She's like, what?
This one here, though, it's such a pain. But she's in a lot of my Snapchat or my Instagram.
Yeah, she's in a lot of Instagram.
Because she loves the camera too, huh? Yeah. It's like the one Instagram I did recently was Meriwether and Max, or not Max, Cloak. They were leaned up against me. I posted that one that you took.
We got fur like
everywhere. And I brush them all the time. So it happens to have a long-haired cat. Or plural, because I have 7. Yeah, the microphone picks up the purring really well. I bet it does. It's Miss Cloak. Yeah.
She's just excited she got let in here.
She wakes me up at 5:55, 5 minutes before my alarm goes off.
On again.
I think her and Bandit died a while back and they haven't realized. Probably. Bandit's a 15-year-old, 16.
16-and-a-half-year-old
lab.
Yeah,
16-and-a-half-year-old lab. And if you don't know anything about labs, the average lab lifespan is about 12 years. So Bandit is like 4 years beyond his expiration date. He's blind, half deaf.
No, he's more than half deaf now.
Okay.
He's super deaf.
He's old. He's an old dog. So we're not expecting much more out of these two. Anywho, all right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
Everybody have a good night. I'm glad I got to visit with everybody.
It was fun. We got to... unless you guys have some quick text questions you can ask Sam before we log off. I know that was the whole shtick of today, but... a lot of stuff that you do for freelance writing, or a lot of the equipment that you use for your business is tax deductible. Like technically, I could probably write off my monitor.
Yes, you could.
Especially since my eyesight's so bad. But any upgrades I do to my machine, I don't think I can do the internet bill though.
No.
But hardware-wise, pretty much anything can be written off. So. Good night, Chris. Good night, Katie C. Good night, everybody. Diana and all of those who came by. Have Sam on again. Yes, Sam will be on again probably next week. You guys are way too funny. Oh, no. You should see us when we're really drinking.
Or in the car.
Yeah.
We're pretty damn entertaining in the car. We've thought about doing a podcast of road trips because that's entertainment in all honesty.
I get on some of my rants. I just need something to feed that. So that's one of the reasons why I want to get with Chris and do the podcast. So hopefully that'll be in the near future. I'll probably start looking for podcast servers. So I don't think my company does that. But you know what? I might bring it up to Camille.
Yeah.
Because if that's something else you can make money on with how popular podcasts are,
you might.
I might be able to talk him into hosting it. Really, I'll have to talk about it tomorrow. So, the whole alien stream was pretty entertaining. Yeah, Annika's still going off about the aliens. That was a year and a half ago, baby. Yes.
Okay.
It was, oh my god. Oh, really?
That's what I said.
That was a lot of hair. Oh. Have some cash, she said. It's just 2, she said. Oh, sad I missed it. Yeah, that was a year and a half ago. That dude was stoned out of his mind. I want to see Michael and Sam.
Trust me, you don't want to see us singing in the car.
Here's a good one. So we have this game called SingStar on the PlayStation 2. And I don't know if you play the game, but you sing along with the song, and then you get points for keeping your voice in the in the bar. You've probably seen it, but there was one time Sam was singing, and Pandora, our Rhodesian Ridgeback from a long time ago, starts howling.
Everybody's a critic.
It was awesome.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night. If you're booked up, we could even do it on a Monday.
Mondays are worse for him.
God, yeah. Monday is no way in hell. Up to you. Definitely, it'll be a Friday thing. So I'll send you. I'll try to hammer out some details and get in touch with you. It'll have to be a Friday or maybe a Wednesday. It just really depends. Michael was stoned? Wow, I'm really sorry I missed that. No, I wasn't stoned.
No. The other guy was stoned.
Yeah, the guy that was talking about the aliens with my daughter, he was blitzed. He was gone. He was from Scotland, Ireland.
I don't remember.
It was somewhere. It was somebody somewhere over there across pond, and he was just stoned beyond belief. And him and Annika had a conversation. Hey, there's Shadow. This one, yeah, has been in a lot of my videos. Come on. I don't know if she'll get up on my lap with Cloak up here. Yeah. That's my Shadow. She's such a pretty kitty. But she won't come up here.
Come on, you can come on.
Anywho, there's Shadow. So you're probably seeing on camera. She, when she was little, had the brightest hairs coming off the back of her ears. But she lives up to her name. I can't walk around my house without this cat crawling up my ass and meowing at me the entire time.
Come on, I won't mess with it. Just come up.
Well, quit messing with her fur. She doesn't like it when you mess with her clumps.
Here.
Nope.
You moved. Oh, God. Have a good night, guys. I'm out of here.
Yeah, she's a spaz. Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely a lot of fun. I enjoy every one of you.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You never know. So, I have this pulled up. Okay.
Experiment time.
Stream's going. Good night, guys.
Okay, so we're going to figure out which one I have to shut off first because I don't want to be cut off mid-sentence. So
You do it all the time.
Okay. Good night, and I'll see you Monday or Friday morning, depending on what you got going on. So, thank you for everything.